Oh, hello everyone. I hope everyone's doing good. I hope everyone's week is going well. Doing good on this fine midweek. By midweek, obviously, I mean Wednesday. Didn't forget what day of the week it was, which, you know, makes a change. Definitely makes a change. But no, I hope everyone's week is going well. Yeah. I don't think there's anything else. How are you doing, Dan? I hope you're doing well. Lots of cat. Yeah, I'm doing good. Doing good. It reminds me, I need to double check. Count that now. I'm counting them now. I didn't originally. Follow me. That's fine. Well, luckily now it doesn't. YouTube doesn't go off your channel name. It goes off at different. I wanted to double check. Now I've got. That's interesting. I've got a tracking, but it doesn't work. It's great. Yeah, YouTube changed how it did the displaying on Twitch on the chat. And it was like a very secret thing because it was like it happened like overnight. Like it was incredibly strange. It was just like one day it was normal. And then the next day it was like everyone was at something. And it's interesting. Yeah, unfortunately, building any sort of community doesn't work well if you keep changing your name, because no one knows what they're looking at. Hakuna Matata. All I keep thinking of every time I see a Kakuna. Which is apparently interesting. I don't know if this is true, but I've seen a lot of it recently where they say the Lion King song, the speaking of it, in one of the languages. I can't remember the name of the language. But apparently it's look, there's a lion, oh my god. And I just can't get that out of my head of how hilarious that is. And it's just one of those things where it's like, how has that gone so long without being like made more public than that, you know? It's weird. Right. have to do anything on that. At least while I'm streaming. Good. I prefer not to have to do anything. That reminds me, I think I need to update a bit as well on the channel. Need to update some artwork and things like that. Because I mean, the profile picture itself is like 2 years old now, I think. But yeah, it is something I think about. I did, funnily enough, come across an artist that I'm thinking I might try and get a commission. Try and commission at some point. I just need to decide what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I think I want to do a full character. I might do it in I don't know, a full character in cheap form or a full character in full art form. I have to make my mind up on it. I'm really 50-50. I like the chibi format. So we'll see. It's like 50-50. I'm like really umming and ahhing about it. The only downside is I need to put well, my light went in my room last week. Friday, I think it went. And unfortunately, it's probably not going to get repaired. And by repaired, I mean swapped out. I'm hoping this weekend. Because then I can actually just go back to sitting in my room. And not sitting in the dark of an evening. Which is good. Which will be good. Because Lord knows I'm not a fan of sitting in the dark. No, bag. Didn't want to do that. Wanted to run away so we can go again. Unfortunately, Dino, I'm not a fan of those kind of games. Never have been, and unfortunately never will be. They're not my kind of games. I will say, I did used to watch the game theory videos on them because the lore was kind of interesting, and then I saw the reviews and some of the stuff online about the latest part, and it was like, it's incredibly strange and like they don't know what they're doing with the story. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna play it anymore. I'm not gonna follow it anymore. Yeah, those kind of games never do well for me. And they're not my kind of genre. The other thing I was thinking of maybe playing soon, because I have it and I've owned it for years, but I've never actually played it, is Temtem, because that's kind of a close enough kind of game to Pokemon. And I'm kind of intrigued in seeing about playing that. I don't even know if it's still active, actually. The problem is it's very hard for someone to want to end something if it's making them money. Like, people have a very little reason to want to end something if it's doing well. Okay, it's not loading. I haven't played it since 2020. Oh. Mixed reviews recent. Oh yeah, no, people don't seem to like it. I need to actually probably read through the reviews, maybe. But yeah, I mean, it's not that it's not scary. It's not that it's scary. It's just it's not my kind of game. It's never been my kind of game. And boy, does it make me glad that I'm not someone who makes the kind of the main gaming content. And I feel like I feel like I'd have to chase after everything that's popular because everyone jumps on it. Because man, I couldn't put up with playing crap just for the sake of views. Not my kind of thing. Yeah, but again, updates don't necessarily mean anything if they're done with it. Not everything gets constant updates. Again, the problem is this channel is more Pokemon focused, so I don't want to do any other games on the channel. And the problem is I don't have enough time to do other games, other streams, on other channels throughout the week. I'm basically at the limit for what I can do now with my new schedule. Yeah, it's just a game, Full-time job and all that. Streaming whenever I can. Streaming only in the evening. Only for a few hours before I pass out. Unfortunately, Dido, it's not as simple as that. I don't have the time to sit down and then also make long form videos outside of what I'm already doing. Otherwise, I'd be making long form videos for this channel. It seems almost stupid to leave a channel that's doing, you know, that's moderately well off to go and start something that probably won't get that many. It doesn't matter who it's coming from, Dino. Again, it's my schedule just physically won't allow me to do it. I have a second channel where I was at one point doing other stuff. I just couldn't find the motivation to continue it. And making long form content just isn't my forte. I've tried it in the past. I'm just too much a perfectionist to do it. It's silly, in my opinion, to go and do something else and just do variety stuff. Hey, Bandit. Yeah, I know. I like it. I like looking at it as well. It's very nice, but I hope you're doing well. Maybe your weekend was good. The week is going well. Start at today, 55. Getting there. 7,500. Still under odds though, Bandit. That's the only positive to take from the situation, right? That's the good. You be over odds in no time. Yeah, that's true. The problem is, Dino, your chat's probably on top chat, not live chat. Yeah, that's the problem with YouTube chat. Top chat doesn't always show all the comments. Because some people have been naughty, so their accounts are blacklisted from regular chat with normal people. It's on live? It can't be on live. I'm on live and I'm seeing messages. Oh, I did that for you. I mean, to be fair, Bandit, I think the math that I saw was something that 33% of shiny hunts are under odds, and then the rest are over odds. It's one of those things where it's unfortunate. There we go. That's the problem, Bandit. I'm exactly the same. My Rowlet, I wanted to get under odds. But I've done 10,000 checks for Rowlet and haven't got it shiny yet. And it sucks. It sucks so bad. It's like, oh man, I want this under odds. You know, statistically, I'm like, it should happen. But no, it's gone like way over odds. And it sucks. It's horrible. Oh, around it I'm not going to get, but I'm hoping I get Weedle relatively quickly, or Caterpie. I'm hoping I get either or. I don't want to worry about counting all of them. Hey Mercury, it's going good. How are you doing? Your weekend was good? Weedle Caterpie? Yeah, I hope I get it soon. Well, I mean, given how my odds go, this hunt is going to go over odds. I have that feeling deep down. It's like a sixth sense. I'm only hunting Weedle because I'm hoping to get Caterpie. Unfortunately, Dino, that's not how it works. I had a chill stream on Monday. Superfly. Ooh, nice. Oh, and 992 arguments again. Very nice. Run away. But yeah, I've got some stuff to do tomorrow. And I think we're going to do Weedle again on Friday. And then this weekend, really busy. Maybe we'll just do Weedle Caterpie throughout next week. And then the following week, I might be slightly less on streams. We'll see. Oh, I wonder what gender I'm going to get. I think it's 50-50 for these, isn't it? Maybe. I'm going to predict male. Going to 8K, wasn't it? Ooh, good luck. That's 500 resets. Oof. That's definitely a bit of a trek. Me? Ooh. I think I'm only going to go... I can only probably manage... Yeah. Probably 600 to 6... No, probably maybe 700 to 750. Again, it depends on how lucky I get and the time. I like to end on a nice round number, so I always like to kind of end at 700, 750... you know, kind of a decent number. But we'll see what the time is when I get to that number. Given I think I've done 45 since the start of the stream, then it means that we might be able to get 700 to 750 today. But it depends. It was fine, Dino. Appreciate you stopping by. Either way. I think, do I need to go and heal Squirtle up? Probably not. I should be okay. Come on. Guna. I am a big fan of the old school music. There is something about 16-bit music that just hits in the right spot, you know? It's fine, Dino. People can do what they want. I just appreciate anyone who stops by. 30 seconds. 2 minutes. Full stream. Doesn't matter. I will say, on Monday, I was really out of it. I like passed out like really early. I think it was like 8:30 or something. I went into bed in the end because I was just so out of it. I was just absolutely exhausted. Oh, wrong one again. I'll stop doing that. Oh, let's not do that one. Why, I'm glad I don't have a kitten. God, I'm half like get rid of the Caterpies, but I know I kind of want them for if there's a shiny. I also like hearing the sparkles every time. It's nice. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know when... Living mode. I don't know when that's supposed to be delivered. Weedle. Yeah, I'm just not. I don't mind cats, but I'm more of a dog person. Ew. God, I do like the sparkles, but I'm glad I'm not. I'm glad I'm not doing this just based off of the audio. Because I don't think I'd be able to tell if I accidentally reset it over a shiny, run away from a shiny. Oh, I love it getting loads of Weedles back to back. Another one. Love it. Hi, Marguerite. Thanks for stopping by. That's fine, Mercury. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a good rest of your week. A good weekend if we don't catch you before then. Ugh, back to the Caterpie. Another one. Oh man. Yawns are kicking in. Metapod. Yeah, it's hard, Dino. That is the unfortunate problem of trying to decide what to do. I don't want Caterpies. Well, I mean, I do want Caterpies. Do. God, this music. I love it. Yeah, that is the problem with something that chews up a large portion of the day. Sucks. But I only get like an hour in the morning before work. It sucks. When I can't get up any earlier than I already get up. Sucks. Then I'm back, then I only have an hour, and then I'm streaming. And then I stream until I sleep. It sucks. There's not enough time to do kind of things I would like to do. Again, though, they say if you want something, you know, you'll get it done no matter what, if you want something hard enough. But I also don't want to sacrifice sleep or my job to do it. So I'm like, you know, clearly not wanting it that badly. Oh, I got to finish. Got to finish doing that as well. Oh, I have to do that in the morning. It's fine. Means I got to drag my ass out of bed when the alarm goes off. which is all well and good at the minute. I could be like, yeah, I'll do it, but then I'm just in bed and it's just like, I don't want to get out. I like my bed too much. We can't all be gym rats like Greg. Run away. Run away. Interestingly enough, Dino, so have I. And I'll be here until the end of the stream. Oh man. Yawns. I need to double check if I can maybe... Do I want to worry about maybe damaging it? I think I've got enough Pokeballs that I can just keep throwing them until I catch one. Double check. Oh yeah, no, that should be fine. That should be absolutely fine. Yeah. Yeah, it should be fine. You'll be able to just hit it with one tackle and then KO it. Double check. If I come across a level 3, I'll double check with that because I want to make sure that I won't accidentally KO it. And tackle is the strongest move, obviously outside of criticals, but unfortunately I can't control critical hits, so we'll have to go with it from there. Another one. I don't know. Thank you. I mean, there's not really a lot someone can say to that sum of money. Well, to any sum of money, really. It's one of those things that, you know, it's very hard to express gratitude in words. But I also would advise against it. I work, I don't do this for money. And if I was, I'd be doing it so much better than I'm currently doing it. Also, as with everything, because it goes through YouTube, I'm like 95% sure it's non-refundable. Which is the one thing I prefer over Twitch. Twitch doesn't have an inbuilt like donation system. You always do it through external means, and a lot of problems that Twitch streamers have is PayPal chargebacks, which is why you would never find me advertising donation in the, well, an external donation site. Pikachu! I do think I'm going to end up with a shiny Pikachu. The only reason I think is because I'm hunting for Weedle Academy, so I'm going to end up getting something that I'm not necessarily after, which is Pikachu. Oh man, definitely can get higher than... Definitely can get probably higher than 700 today. What I do if I got a shiny Weedle? Move on to hunt something else. Continue the story, actually. Move on. That's the thing with these hunts. Once they're done, you move on to the next one. Not much more to do. Oh man. Yawns are definitely kicking in a lot more this evening. I might need to start napping during my lunch break. Although I feel like if I was to nap at work, I'd end up waking up in worse state. I always find that if I sleep for a really long time, wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, then go back to sleep, that last hour, if I wake up after that, I always feel worse off than I do if I wake up early. It sucks. Horrible. It's like, yeah, I can sleep for like 6 hours, 5 hours, wake up, feel fine, go back to sleep for an hour, wake up and feel horrible. Luna. You didn't mention it, Dino, but congratulations. The thing I need to get is running shoes. Need to think on a different way of doing some of this. I don't really want to spend any more money on stuff. Bear it. Need the running boots. The other option is illuminate on leaf green, but then I have to buy a leaf green copy and then run through, get Starmie and then Star U and then transfer it over. For the sake of a 50% increase, I think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth worrying about. Ooh, Metapod. Oh man, I got a sneeze coming on. I hate that feeling of like there's a sneeze on the way. You can feel it, but you can't sneeze. It is horrible. You know what? I was actively playing this with a blown up view, so I was looking at it like on a full screen. I think I prefer how it looks on a slightly smaller image. It's not horrible. when it's blown, or when it's quite large, but I think I just prefer it when it's slightly smaller. Well, it doesn't matter that it's just us. I know. Sometimes it's like that. Can't do anything about it. That's fine. That's fine. That is good. That is good. Everything is working. Ended, which doesn't happen very often, but I like it when it does. Metapod. Maybe, yeah, maybe we'll get to 800 checks today. That would be nice. 800 would be very sweet. Another one. Take it. We'll take whatever I can get, and whatever I'm getting is just a lot of encounters. Another one. I need to fix my card opening setup again. Get that going again. It's pretty much there. It's just set up for other stuff right now. I also need to actively do a test at some point and see kind of what I'm looking at in terms of just like setting it up. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. I keep forgetting there's no female Pikachu. You don't have to, Dino. You don't have to. It is definitely not needed. Oh god, I have to end early so I can sleep. I don't want to have to, but I'm like, maybe I do. We'll see. I'll tell you what, actually, I don't keep forgetting. I know I've got one. I just hardly realistically use it. I've got a 3D printer, and I recently was trying to sort out and organize my cables. I was like, man, if only I could 3D print a cable management device. cable management hole, whatever. And then I 3D printed a bunch of them. I only needed one of them. I could have only printed one of them. Instead, I printed 4 of them. So I've still got 3 more just sitting there that I don't know what to do with. But like, no good, because like I'm actively, I would say I'm trying to keep my room organized and keep workspace organized. And I'm just annoyed it took me so long to realize I could do it. Instead, I spent money on other stuff from like Amazon that just didn't work. And it was just really annoying. Because I was just like, man, I want to cable manage stuff. So I then bought, I bought something that was like, yeah, cable management. And then I had it up for maybe like a week, 2 weeks. Maybe it might have been 3. It wasn't a very long time. But they were stuck onto the wall and stuck onto the shelf, and they just ended up just like not sticking as well. So then I had to, it was just dangling in the way for like the longest time, and it was just getting really annoying. Now I know for the future, I should have just done that. Just, 3D printers and cable routing devices. I don't know if I could spot a shiny Pikachu before it popped out or not. Part of me would like to think I could. But then also part of me is like, there have been so many times where I've gone, oh, is that shiny? And it's not been shiny at all. I would like to just be able to just much easier just spin around very quickly. There we go. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of the right moment to start it, to get it going. Ooh, we're gonna hit 666, Mark of the Devil, soon. Ooh. Definitely not gonna get, definitely didn't get the Weedle as quickly as we got. Got the Squirtle. Fine, make do without it. Definitely don't need it. Go. 5. Neighbor of the Devil. Run away. Go, 666. And then 667, the other neighbor of the devil. Run away from the bad things. Only go for the good stuff. I don't think I would ever touch Roblox. It was way too late in the grand scheme of things for me to get into it. Another Pikachu. Another Pikachu. Alright, Dino. Well, thanks for stopping by. Good seeing you as always. Run away. You definitely don't have to, Dino. Or let me rephrase it another way. Please don't. I keep forgetting I need to check the low level. It should be fine. I should be able to hit it once. Let me double check. Yeah, it's fine. So long as I don't hit a critical hit, which, you know, I cannot, unfortunately, I cannot guarantee that it won't happen. Run away. Another one. We'll take it. Take as many checks as we can get. My only fear, as I say, is that I'm going to be over leveled for Brock, but I don't think I am, because I think Brock is slightly higher. We will take a shiny though, no matter what shines first. I think the next one I want to do is the next way I want to keep track is per encounter. Like, you know, target or not, I think I want to just check the encounters just to see how many encounters it's going to take. And then just keep track of any shinies that pop up during that time. Because again, if I'm at like 3 times, you know, overalls, that would be nice to know. Hey, hello. Hope you're doing well. Seems like you're enjoying Pokepia. Count that up. Hope you're doing well. Hope your weekend was good. Hope your week is going well. To be fair, doing quite well on the checks today. I don't know if I'm just in a groove where I'm just able to just hit the odds so much better or not. Or I'm just getting lucky with the number of Weedles I'm running into. Because it is almost 145 checks in. $70 golden minute. Big's been a bit tough, but the game gets you through it. Well, that's good. It's good that it's good that the game is helpful. Oh, another one. Oh man, 70 hours. I keep debating whether or not I want it. I just don't think I'm going to enjoy playing it. I'm just like not going to worry about it. Now, I have seen some things online, and I don't know if you maybe or maybe don't know the answer, Elo. But I'm intrigued to know if you've also seen anything or know anything about it. Is there possibly shiny Pokemon in the game? Do you know? Have you seen any? Have you not seen any? Have you heard maybe there is? Because it's like, I saw something on Twitter and I don't believe it, but I'm not in the space of mind where I'm like, I want to buy it and see. Should be no shinies. Okay. That's fine. So long as I know, then that's fine. I saw it, I was kind of thinking it looked edited, but it was like, it wasn't in English. And I was like, I don't want to, write it off as fake immediately. Granted, 70 hours probably might also not be enough to see a shiny, but, it's one of those things where it's near impossible to tell. Especially nowadays with with that. Oh, nice, Elo. I know you're a huge fan of those. Yeah, welcome back, Dino. I did see it. That's nice. Is there Hisuian or not? Or have you not seen them yet? Or is it just... I imagine it's a limited dex anyway. But it'd be interesting if there's Hisuian versions as well. More runaway, more runaway. Now, my niece got Pokemon. She also seems to be enjoying it. It's just not my kind of game. Like I keep seeing it and I'm like, I really want to get into it. To be fair, I was thinking of getting into it Dragon Quest Builders time. Obviously, different kind of game, but also made from the same devs that make Pokemon. I was like, I saw it and I was like, kind of, maybe? Like, it seems interesting. But then I'm also like, yeah, maybe not. What's the other one I bought that I never really played? Oh, Monster Hunter Wilds. I bought and played a good amount of Monster Hunter Worlds. Then I played a little bit of Rise because Rise came out on Game Pass back when Game Pass was a decent price. And I played a bit of that, didn't play much of that. And then I got Wilds, because Wilds seems interesting. I played a bit of that, not a lot of that. And then I saw the new Monster Hunter game, and I was like, oh, do I want to grab that? And I'm like, I've not even really played the other games. Maybe I shouldn't. Oh, and then it's another game came out that I had on my wish list from February. At the beginning of February, it got announced. It came out. And now I'm like, do I want to buy that as well? Which was the Thomas the Tank Engine Island of Sodor? What's the actual game called? No, that's Temtem. Thomas and Friends Wonders of Sodor. And the reviews for that have been good. And I'm like, I want it, but it's like 30 quid. And I'm like, oh, payday's not for another 2 weeks. Do I want to, do I buy it, or do I, be a reasonable adult and save my money? Sucks. Horribly. Yeah, I wanted to play it as well. Again, I quite like the block building games. Minecraft has been my pride and joy for, years and years and years. But yeah, it's, and then I never did. And I was like, oh, Pokepia, it looks like a good time to maybe grab that kind of style of game. But I also didn't play much of Animal Crossing, and I own Animal Crossing. It sucks. It sucks. I'm trying to be half decent with my money. Thank goodness, Dino. I don't need it. I appreciate you wanting to do it, but I don't need it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely seems... but, I mean, Animal Crossing is that style of game where it makes... You kind of need to play it a lot to get the most out of it. The only reason I say it's like Animal Crossing is because, kind of like Animal Crossing, you kind of build up your island as you go around, which you kind of do in Animal Crossing. So it's like, that kind of situation. Actually, can I do this? No, I updated the controller before the stream. You can't tell me that there's more updates. Do I have it? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I haven't played it. Oh, the other thing I need to finish is Xenoblade Chronicles 3 as well. I mean, my screen at the moment is like all Pokemon. Apart from Mario Kart, because I actively downloaded that Tuesday. Like, it was only relatively recently. I haven't opened it yet, but I finally activated my key for it. I did have Just Dance. I know I had Just Dance. I had 2 Just Dances. Oh. I also can't remember if I ever finished Detective Pikachu or not. Oh no, I'm not playing it, Dino. I own it, but I'm not playing it. I got it because I played one of the ones on DS, and I quite enjoyed that, but I didn't play it like a huge amount. I was like, oh, I'll give it a go. And I did maybe like 4 hours of it. Yeah, just as much as I wanted to get into it, I just couldn't. And again, it's one of those games where I feel like you need to be able to sink some time into it. One of those. Come on, let's get 700. Make it easy for me. Kakuna. I've still got some sealed Black Bolt White Flare stuff. I might open them at some point soon. Might have to. I've also got to do more organizing. I did a bunch, like last weekend. I've got to do more. I get into situations where I leave it for like months and months and months. And then just one day I'm just like, oh, this is so annoying. I might as well clean it all now. And then I go through and do a really big clean through. And then I'm like, oh, well, that didn't take me that long at all. I should have done it months ago. And then I just let it build back up and then I do it again. I'm like, oh, I should have done that months ago. Why didn't I do that months ago? One of those weird habits. $700. Almost an eighth of the way to odds. Oh, I can't remember that far back, Dino. My brain doesn't work that good. That count? No? I'll count that. But yeah, I gotta try and maybe not this weekend. Definitely not next weekend. Maybe the week after. I'm gonna try and get some stuff done. The only problem is, there's, like, my weekend revolves around one task. Like, this weekend, I think I'm going to try and do one thing, and that's the whole thing that I'm going to focus on. And then next weekend, we've got a thing on Sunday, and then that's my whole weekend. It's just focused around that. Sucks. This weekend I'm gonna cry. I mean, I might cry this weekend. If I need a good cry, I will cry this weekend. I haven't needed a good cry in a little while, though. I've been good lately. I haven't needed to have a breakdown, you know, a cry session. It has been good. Nope. Nope, not doing it right. I still feel like Pokemon does better when it's when it feels just better when it's in 2D. Yeah, we can trade if you want. Hello. Yeah, I'm one of those stubborn people, you know. I'm also cheap, incredibly cheap. I prefer the idea of not doing therapy. But I'm also not like, you know, I can solve my problems by drowning it out in alcohol, which is also good as well, because otherwise I would definitely be in a lot worse place than I am now. Cow, how you doing? You've been doing a lot of walking lately, Cow? I know you like to walk. Hey, congratulations. 100% is pretty good. Does mean you have to use the exposure therapy. Ooh, good luck, hello. I hope it goes well. Finance exam. I don't know why my first thought went to that's ironic. You do really good on a finance exam, but you also spend all your money on Pokemon cards. Like you spend a lot of money on Pokemon stock. I don't know why my brain thought that was quite funny. Like finance. Yeah, Cow acing that. Yeah, okay, sure. I bet you're happy with your 151 stuff at the minute, Cow. I saw that that's exploded recently in terms of value. Ooh, how much did that set you back? 18 bundles are doing pretty well. Yeah, I can imagine. $8.30. Oof. Do you know what makes it funnier is that, well, only funnier for me. My brother has that card. He pulled it, and he's thinking about getting it graded. I was like, oh god, like it might be a pretty good one. Yeah, Lugia. That's true. Yeah, that is true. I'm gonna say I do occasionally check your eBay shop. Doing that by mistake. We've had 4K in sales since January. Oh, nice. How do you find selling on eBay? Because, I mean, I am looking into getting rid of a couple of my getting rid of some of my singles. My main thought actually, now I don't know if you have any experience with this, is the sole trader tax return. That's something you've ever had to worry about? Very weird and very niche thing. I mean, to be fair, I've looked into it. There you go. Okay, get out of it. I looked into it, so the way I'm thinking of doing it, and you can let me know what you think about it for the cards that I've got, is obviously penny sleeve, card saver, and then cardboard in an envelope was the way I was thinking of doing it, of shipping stuff out. I mean, I do also have bubble bags for the more expensive ones. Yes, I did, I know, yeah. Never did particularly well in it, but I had played it. Also, to be fair, I did some looking into it. The sole trader tax only comes into effect if you make £1,000 in profit. You probably haven't made £1,000 in profit because you probably keep buying more stock. So you probably can get away with it that way as well. Especially if you do all your purchases through HMRC, through eBay. Because eBay has to report it to HMRC now. The warning that they tell you. I was thinking top loader, but I heard top loader can be bad because it's more rigid. Oh, it's in a tax year. It's not overall, so it's only between April and April. I was thinking of the do not bend envelopes, but I think again it's more cost. I'm gonna do a test. I'm gonna do a test shipment where I ship one to myself and just see how well the card handles. I mean, eBay tells HMRC, so HMRC will contact you if that is the case. But, I mean, overall, Cal, you do more... graded stuff, right? Than you do singles specifically. No, eBay can't tell how much profit you make, but it can say how much you earn. And they still have to tell HMRC that. But they can also see what you buy as well. So if you're selling a lot of trading card stuff and buying a lot of trading card stuff through eBay, then they'll tell HMRC that's what you're doing. And HMRC might be like, well, he's running it as a sole trader business. He's, you know, sold that much by this much. To be fair, at the minute, I'm starting with the One Piece singles because I have a lot of One Piece singles that are worth quite a bit of money. And I'm not collecting the One Piece stuff, so that's where I'm starting. And then I'm going through my Pokemon collection and seeing what I've got that I don't need. And then we'll go from there. But no, I'm going to do a test shipment and see how... Because that's the thing. In the US, which is a lot of what the videos I've seen are based out of, because obviously they have big market over there for it. They do it all in just regular envelopes. I will say I've probably gone... Wow, damn, that Eevee Heroes is £9. That, damn, I have a few of those. You getting rid of your Suicune? Oh, your Japanese Suicune. I was gonna say. I mean, clearly they do because Cow ships out a bunch of stuff with it, so I would assume so. I was also just thinking for ease of access, if I did it in an envelope rather than in something like that, I can literally just drop it into the post box at the bottom of the road. And it makes it much easier. You know, I still haven't gotten around to redoing regrading the Suicune card yet. I'm half tempted because I've seen a video of someone sending a BGS 9.5 back to the company and getting a black label back, and I'm like, ooh, I like the idea of doing that. Yeah, I got big into the trading card. I got big into opening the trading cards. I know, so I've got a lot of singles that are worth quite a bit of money. So I'm thinking of offloading those. It's 9.5. Okay, let me double check. I moved it away. Oh no, centering's a 9, not 9.5. It was a 10 on corners, 9.5 on surface, 9.5 on edges, and 9 on centering. I really need to get this light installed when it arrives. Hard to see in a dark room. It was just interesting because his was a 9.5 on centering, and then it came back. Oh, I'm like, if I can not send anything to PSA, I don't want to send anything to PSA at the minute. That lenticular deoxys put me off. That and the other shady stuff that they've been doing lately really, really put me off, maybe even considering sending anything to PSA. It was ridiculous. It was just ridiculous how little they offered. Again, Dino, it's not my kind of game. So, no, I don't think I will be. Yeah, I definitely think I want to get more into grading some of the good cards that I have, but I also need to like spend a lot of time learning the process and going through that. I do, Cal. Yeah, I do. I've got one. Let me pull up my collector list. I have obviously I have my 2 Ascendant Hero ET, but I'm not opening that set because apparently the hit rate is atrocious. My Phantasmal Booster, my Crown Zenith ETB, which I still have, my Booster Enhance, yeah, 1 SV base, and then I have my my PC Mega Lucario, Mega Lucario, Mega God of War, and then a couple of my other ones that I've got sitting around. Yeah, I just think I'm gonna not. I think I'm just gonna buy the Tyrant card for Perfect Order. I don't think I'm gonna get the PC stuff for that. People were saying that, oh, from what I saw, again, it could just be one person saying don't do it to try and manipulate the market, obviously. But what I saw, a guy was like, yeah, don't pull it because it has atrocious pull rates. Because it has a huge amount of SIRs and IRs and things like that. Probably not, Dino. Might be even sooner. My eyes are starting to hurt a bit, but I do have Cal's eBay page currently open. Yeah, I'm going to say, that's what I'm thinking of doing. I think I'm just going to buy the Tyrant card. I might do a... no, maybe not. I think it's funny to say that I might do it, but I don't think I am going to do it. I might do a Kabuto King and just buy up all of the Tyrant cards. And just buy up all of them. And then just have a huge collection of the Tyrant arts. I don't think I'm going to. I like the idea of being like, I'm going to do that. But I also am like, you know, I'll probably just buy one for me, and I might buy one well, I don't know if I'll bother buying a graded one. I might just buy one just for me and just be happy with it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm just gonna peruse. When is release day? So then I know. Either way, I think I will probably get one. Thing is, I've got to be good with my money. Yeah, exactly, Hello. Just buy up all of the hens PPs full art. Why not? Buy all of his PP. Next Friday, okay. That's good. Oh, no, it's not good because I still... Well, actually, no, it will be good. Because then come Tuesday, I get paid. That Tuesday, I get paid, so then I can look then and buy some then. But what I'm hoping is I can list some of my stuff to sell those. I did see the message, Dino. You didn't need to repaste it in. I do think that once I sell a lot of the cards, just the One Piece cards alone, I did the math, and a couple of them I don't want to sell. But if I was going to sell them, it's over $1,000 if I sell them at market price, which is really not bad. That doubles if I grade the very expensive ones, but even then, it's not that much. So yeah, we'll see. Heavy into Surging Sparks. I bet you are, Cal. Are you finding you're making a lot of profit from it, Cal? I'm just curious. Again, with me looking at selling some of these dupe cards that I've got, and cards I don't want and things like that. I'm umming and ahhing, being like, is it worth legitimately? Again, I keep seeing the the side hustle set up. I'm making $100,000 doing a card selling stuff pop up on my stuff, and I'm like, man, that's not a bad idea to spend some time doing it. Again, the way I've planned it is, the way I'm planning it, and I mean, I guess this is a little spoiler, but not really, because I was going to advertise it when the time was right, is it's going to be kind of not linked to a YouTube channel, but I'm going to use the YouTube as a way to use it as an excuse to open stuff. So basically, I'm working on a second channel more specifically catered to trading cards, and then opening trading cards there, and then any cards that I kind of pull from there, I'm then going to kind of list on eBay, unless obviously I want to keep them. Is my thinking. But we'll see how that goes. I'm hoping to have that all kind of up and running at the end of the month, but we'll see. It's going to take me a little while to get there. Cal, I really don't keep up to date on the price of the stuff. Unfortunately, I don't have the time to do that. So I only ever hear about the price whenever you tell me that the price has gone up or what the price is. But no, I've spent a lot of time, annoyingly, I know, naughty Pete, I spent a lot of time conversing with AI on the whole thing. So I've kind of done it in conjunction with that. Not really, I've done a lot of the work, but damn, that's good. So yeah, I've done a lot of conversing with that, and back and forwards. I kind of was like, can you generate me some stuff? And I looked at the stuff, and I was like, man, that stuff it's made is horrible. So I ended up designing all of the stuff for it instead. Damn, Cal. Hey, student loan is useful for something. If nothing else, it meant you got a lot of Pokemon. A lot of Pokemon product. So yeah, so the goal with the TCG side of things is I want to use it as an excuse to open more stuff. But then I'm also selling stuff, but obviously I won't be advertising that in the videos. And then using the money from what I sell to then buy more stuff to open. So I'm hoping it's kind of going to like full circle itself to the point where it's like, you know, I open a booster box, I pull hits, I sell the hits, I buy another booster box, you know, and I kind of do it like that. I don't think I want to deal in sealed. I think I want to deal in single. I think that's going to be more of my idea. But also, well, I mean, the AI suggested doing like different videos. So I'm like, I can do it on I'm gonna like do like a sealed video once a month where it's like, this is what I have in my sealed collection, this is why I'm holding it type thing, you know? To be fair, Cow, I'm not doing Whatnot. I'm not doing eBay Live. I'm not doing Whatnot. I'm not doing TikTok Shop. That TCG stuff will most likely be just videos of me opening packs, not streams of me opening packs. For that specific reason. It will be maybe like a 25-30 minute video of me opening packs, and that will be it, maybe like once or twice a month, depending. Obviously it's going to start with once a month, but we'll go from there. Yeah, eat a pack of cards. Yeah, give me a viral video idea. Eat a pack of cards. But we'll see. I mean, I kind of started thinking about doing this at the beginning of the month. And so far, I have the name all sorted. I have the eBay account set up and page listed. I have stuff for the first video. And I've been going through my cards, organizing everything, listing it all in a Excel spreadsheet, taking pictures of cards to list, working on the descriptions of cards to list, you know, and I've kind of been going through just a huge checklist of stuff. Because I'm a sucker for buying things that I think would be useful, I also bought a thermal printer. I don't need a thermal printer to start, but I was like, I like the idea of a thermal printer, so I got a thermal printer. Because the other thing you can do with thermal printers is stickers, and then it also gives me that option in the future as well. That's the thing. I wouldn't rip the hits. I would always rip the energy cards. If I'm ever unsure, I'd rip an energy card rather than a hit. Or, you know, an uncommon card. Sorry, a common card, not an uncommon card. I'm not that insane. But yeah, when you go to Korea, Cow, did you get confirmation? Are you actually going to Korea? I remember you saying that the decision was like a little while ago, but I don't think we heard whether or not you definitely were. It sounds like you are, though. You never rip tests are not accurate at all. See, now I'm getting conflicting statements. Do I rip? Don't I rip? Oh, you're right. I should just rip this king card in half because it could be fake, and I should double check it. I'll crack it and rip it in half. Hey, way to go, cow. Yeah, I mean, the good thing is it allows your Pokemon investments to kind of skew for a year. And, you know, make you more money, but it also means that you're not earning any money. But it also means you're not spending any money as well. It's like a win-win type thing. I got really annoyed because, yeah, it probably will be, cow. It probably will be. I got really annoyed because I thought I got a really good deal on eBay. And it's not the end of the world because I got them at about market value. But I bought some stuff and I was like, oh yeah, I got a really good deal on it. And then it arrived and I was like, oh, I didn't get that good of a deal on it. It was my own fault because I didn't properly read it. I just looked at the price, looked at what it was, and went, I can get a bargain on that. So I sent the guy an offer and I got it. And I was like, yay! Got it on a deal. And then I was like, oh no, I didn't get it on a deal. What annoys me the most with that is the person that sold them to me messaged me today and was like, we have more available if you want them. Like, oh my god. I'm not paying that price again. Because that's what he'll offer them to me at. And I'm not paying that price again. I fell for that once. I'm not falling for that again. Alright, we're going to go to 770. Maybe 777. I'm ready for sleep now. Start winding down the stream, I think. But no, congratulations, Cal. Hopefully you enjoy it out there. Hopefully you have a good year. Oof. Yeah, no, I keep all my bulk, which is part of the reason why I think I'm gonna sift through it all and just list kind of whatever has half decent value, or, you know, even if I sell cards for £1, like, you know, just list them on eBay and sell them. There you go. 770. I think that's where I'm going to end. Oh, the sleep is catching up with me. I need to go and sleep. I mean, that's not bad. What do we start on? 5:55? $5.55 is definitely not bad to end on. Sorry, $5.55 is what I started on, right? Yeah, $5.55 is what I started on, and I'm ending on $7.70. I can't make it to 77.7. Yeah, I don't think I can quite have 5k. Actually, I might, but it's going to be completely random stuff. Either way, I'm going to go. But yeah, who knows, Cal? I might hit you up on Discord in the future. But yeah, that is me done. I will see you all. I'll be back on Friday. We'll do more of this. I hope you have an amazing continuation to your week. And hopefully, if not, if I see you then, I see you then. If not, I hope you will have a good weekend. And I will see you later. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, 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 bye.